Greetings, everyone. On behalf of Baker Tilly Human Capital Management Services, I welcome you to our presentation, 6 Steps to Integrating Oracle HCM. Today, we will explore the challenges and opportunities that many organizations have when making their journey to Oracle HCM Cloud solutions. If any of you attended the 2018 Oracle OpenWorld Conference in San Francisco, you may have attended a presentation on the same topic. Given the degree of interest that many organizations have around integrations, we decided to record the session and post it for others, such as yourself, to enjoy and learn about this topic and the services we provide here at Baker Tilly. For those of you who are not familiar with Baker Tilly, we are a strategic partner with Oracle. We have many connections to Oracle and the overall cloud Oracle ecosystem to allow us to work very closely with Oracle and their clients to assist with new implementations as well as optimization and enhancement projects. To start our discussion, we'll look backward to what we typically see in an organization before they take the journey to HCM Cloud, or as we mentioned earlier, before they commence on any sort of integration architecture optimization. The before picture can also be characterized as reflecting the era when best of breed ruled the day. Organizations are typically running hundreds of applications across their enterprise, and they have people in all corners of the organization running one-off and bolt-on systems. Maybe those systems are integrated to other systems. Maybe they're not. Maybe the data in those systems is good quality. Maybe it's not. Or maybe they're not even sure of all the systems they have. If this sounds familiar, it's likely you have a spaghetti diagram of HR systems and integrations that is not easy to understand, let alone maintain, and not a great foundation to start your HR transformation. Thinking about the causes for this situation, there are quite a few explanations, but one of the primary reasons is that historically, we didn't have great options in terms of full suite solutions, such as what we have today with Oracle HCM Cloud. We relied heavily on best-of-breed solutions, which frequently were provided by different vendors, and we spent a lot of time, in fact, it might seem like most of our time, bolting these systems together with the desire for seamless user experiences and data sharing across platforms. We did the very best we could at the time, but today the story is different. We have room for improvement and great options to achieve that objective. So to the future for Oracle HCM. Here, best of system rules the day. All HR modules with one single environment. Look, Mom, no integrations. Systems that can in real time talk, automate, integrate, and sync the exchange of information between all of your HR modules in a lower cost and more efficient manner. Yes, you will still have some integrations to external systems where it's not feasible for Oracle to support these capabilities within a unified platform. Some examples would include third-party benefits providers such as healthcare or retirement 401k, internal systems like Active Directory, and special service providers such as background check vendors. Note that while we show ERP and CX here with extended lines, these are not actual integrations, but a part of one unified platform sharing common data structures. It's a new day for truly leveraging the power of a unified platform. An HR transformation is an opportunity not only to standardize and streamline processes, but to also take a critical look at your integration architecture and data management policies and simplify the integration diagram. The goal being to decrease the number of point-to-point integrations, drive efficiencies, and reduce maintenance burden on IT teams. Making sense of that process is no easy feat, but Baker Tilly's proven the 6-step approach can help you on your journey to HR transformation. In step 1, we understand the current state. You must understand where you are before you can begin. Because of the siloed nature of best-of-breed applications, this may take some time, but it's worth it to have a strong start. In step 2, we evaluate the current state, looking for improvements and redundancy in existing systems. In step 3, we map the improved future state, perhaps the most important opportunity to support buy-in and future change management activities. Use this phase to build and assemble your change warriors. Step 4, select the right tools. Align with the future state plan. Select the right tools to accomplish that plan. Step 5, conduct implementation planning. Once we have a plan for the future, how do we get from here to there? Step 6 is execute. Here's where the fun begins. Following this overall methodology, we're able to help clients to implement and integrate inclusive of data conversion efforts as well, to be able to see and use both the new and legacy systems more effectively. Let's dig into these steps in a little bit more detail. Back to step 1, understand the current state. In this step, we will work with you to understand the current state of your existing technical architecture. This means pouring through existing documentation, interviewing key stakeholders, surveying in-country subject matter experts, and updating documentation of the technology and systems in place. It's not uncommon that the updated current state documentation will uncover and reflect a design that is even more complex than what IT had visibility previously. The benefit of this, however, is you have a clear picture of your current technical landscape, which can now be improved on your journey to the cloud. Some key points to consider. Let's be thorough about collecting the data. Rushing through this process can cause hiccups during the execute phase. Collect and store your current state processes in clear, usable formats that can be easily used in future steps to compare and contrast your future state and new system capabilities. Remember, good homework reduces the go-live gotchas. If you don't have your current state diagram, we strongly suggest you do create these to ensure you have a proper outline of the integrations that are in place today. Everyone will benefit from a well-documented outline of the architecture of today while they consider improvements for the future. In step 2, evaluate the current state. Once you know what the technical landscape looks like, we'll help you to figure out how to streamline and standardize operations and drive efficiencies and reduce overhead and maintenance. For example, if you have 12 benefit providers that all require indicative employee data and 12 different programs to support that need, you could try to consolidate those feeds. Perhaps you could run one program multiple times with several filters to get the right employee data to the right providers. As another example, if you have multiple tools scheduling and transmitting files to different systems, you might be able to use SOA to centralize and streamline those processes. These are just a few ideas of how we can work together to enhance your existing architecture. Some points to consider here are, with best-of-breed systems, it's easy to have redundancies, manual processes, or even complex data integrations to support these systems. Think about the hard and the soft costs associated with those processes. As you do, list improvement opportunities and consider future benefits if you can eliminate or greatly reduce those inefficiencies. Moving on to step 3, map the improved future state. The streamlining and standardization that is agreed upon during the current state evaluation is taken into account and will form the next step, the design and documentation of your desired future state. The new future state diagram is reviewed with key stakeholders to get consensus that no critical pieces of infrastructure or dependencies have been missed. It's a good checkpoint for all parties to agree on a path forward. Key points here are, take your diagram document that you developed and are updated from the previous step of current state and use this as a starting point. Confirm which of your current state integrations are still needed. Look for ways that a unified platform from a best-of-suite can improve your process. For example, access to employee self-service functions and onboarding can replace trying to pass emergency contact details from a legacy ATS via a new hire integration. Identify known risk, but be careful not to try and get into deep solutioning conversations at this step. Ask lots of why questions. The classic, just because you've always done it this way, do we still have to keep doing it that way? Are you really getting the value you once hoped you would from that process? Maybe there's a better way, and maybe we don't need to keep doing it at all. Can be the best answer. Plan your team meetings carefully. Find your skilled facilitators in your organization. Plan to make the meetings fun and engaging. And remember, be patient. It is more important to obtain buy-in from team members than just to complete the agenda. Step 4, select the right tools. We hear terms like HCM Extract, POS, OIC, BPCS, OAC, SOA. There are a plethora of tools available for use in integrations and conversion with Oracle HCM Cloud. But that does not mean you need all of them. Each one has its unique purposes and benefits. Don't get bogged down in analysis or end up purchasing tools you ultimately won't use. We'll help you determine which tools are the best fit to support the desired future state and a better architecture. The table above references 3 categories of integration tools that may be discussed during your future state integration analysis and design. We often see the native tools used in data conversions. Moving down the list, the complexity of the tools increases, as well as the level of technical expertise required to implement and provide ongoing support. With our larger clients with extensive IT staff support and larger number of integrations, SOA Cloud Services helps them to effectively manage the different data flows and associated data validation rules and error management procedures, which must be implemented and constantly monitored. Some key points here. The HCM Cloud Suite has effectively eliminated many data flows which we have required in the past. Simplification by elimination is a desired outcome here. Using integration tools which are available in the cloud eliminates the need for server and laptop applications, reducing costs, and simplifying access for multiple users. Carefully review each integration against the overall design to keep similar integrations on the same platform or perhaps consolidate into one. Moving on to step 5, conduct implementation planning. What tools and processes are dependent upon one another? How will the number of integrations you have impact the timeline? What is the approach for conversion, data validation, and remediation? Do you have the right skill sets to do any of the technical development work in-house, or will you need help from an outside partner? Based upon those answers, what level of effort is needed from your HRIS or IT organizations to make the tech workstream successful? There are no easy answers. We will leverage our structured approach to help you answer those questions during implementation planning and set you up for implementation success. Some key ideas or topics here. This is a step where selecting a great implementation partner can be an effective means to increase your opportunity for success. They oftentimes have thorough tool sets to build a comprehensive implementation plan that have been battle-tested by many projects, and as such contain lots of wisdom and expose lots of the gotchas that doing this on your own may miss with this type of optimization project. Think about the conversion process. What data do we need to move to the new system? What data do we need to keep but not move? Do we need or want to move the old stuff to the new system? Like moving to a new home, maybe we should clean house first. What are the legal and compliance issues related to data conversion? Should we consider a data warehouse strategy instead? Do you truly have the right resources on staff to lead the project, manage the technical aspects, etc.? What are the other time demands and other projects going on at that time? Gantt chart out your other in-flight projects and determine those timeline impacts. Effective planning can minimize conflicts with other projects and priorities down the road. Step 6, again, execute. It's time to tackle the implementation. It's not easy, but with the due diligence and foundation we have built in the previous steps, you will be positioned for success. We've done many implementations, solved many problems, and know the patterns and associated solutions. Throughout the implementation, we will help you stay on track to support current and future business objectives and achieve your organization's desired outcomes. Our methodology integrates change management and knowledge transfer throughout the implementation to ensure that your organization is capable and confident in supporting the technology long after go-live. Key points to consider for this step are: track and work your action items, decisions, and risk logs. Don't just document, but do. Help the assignees be accountable to the task. Work to identify risk and try to mitigate them. Leverage the executive sponsorship committee to make the hard decisions and help drive project and team accountability for the required change management that will be needed. Executive support and oversight is key to a successful project. They are your flag wavers to the future. Many times, these projects feel like converting a black and white TV to a color TV without ever turning it off. This is why careful and thorough planning at the beginning will help have many benefits to minimizing downtime and disruption. However, the leaders need to support the disruptions and support and encourage the team members so that when the going gets rough, it will be okay. And with the possible exceptions of not paying some of your employees on time, most everything can wait, so you can take proper time and care to implement your systems correctly. So, are you and your company ready to make the move to the full capabilities of the cloud? The Baker six-step approach to integrations is a proven methodology with a track record for success. The results: better designs, better documentation, better discipline, better delivery of services, and better disposition towards evolution. Thank you very much for your time today. I am grateful to have this opportunity to share this information with you and wish you the very best in your own HCM Cloud experiences. We would truly enjoy any opportunity to speak with you about your perspective or ongoing project. No two projects or organizations are the same, but we have confidence that we can make a difference and help you to accomplish your vision for the future.